A shotgun snap for Stafford. Going up top for Cup. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly the fourth pick of the ball game. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Stafford. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's fourth down.
That was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here comes the Rams punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and taken right on the midfield stripe. 36 yards on the punt with no return. Now the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Not before getting this inside the 30. Now Gino on first down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Off of play action, here's Smith. Touchdown! 27 yards. And the Seahawks open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point up and through by Myers. And a rout is on here in this first half. So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yo.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And some room to maneuver. Down to the 10. Touchdown, L.A. Kyron Williams. 4 Rams are able to at least get one score back.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 3rd down and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Left side complete to Lockett. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. On 1st down at Stafford. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Los Angeles.
On 1st down, Stafford here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Uchenna and Wilsu got the sack there. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because The entire game, he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So just enough juice to get the 3, and I think that wind at the back helped a little bit there.
Certainly did, and to me that tells me that head coach knows his kicker and realized the wind was at his back. That was probably the outer limits of what he could make, and he knew the wind might be able to aid him and get that ball over the crossbar, and it did.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Here's Walker to start the drive. A little juke, and they're able to get this one across the 35. 41 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Back to Walker on first down. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And he'll be tackled at the 45, following a gain of just 2.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Smith on third down. That is caught. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Smith on first down. Now he tries to force. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. A call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. He's into space past the 25, and he's finally down at the 21-yard line. As a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Here we go.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Geno out of throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 38 yards. And the Seahawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Myers connects on the PAT, and a round is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Monday.
On second down, here's Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Kickoff for Seattle.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He finds his target, Allen. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this. It just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
Stafford. Touchdown, Rams.
Denzel Mims.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. He lets it fly for Lockett. It's caught inside the 25.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left.
Boy, I know you mad.
To try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. Unit. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On first down, Smith. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawks touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to... And oh, deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Smith. And this will be caught by Metcalf for the Seahawks touchdown. A great play there. With now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Seahawks extend their lead yet again. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably going out the window, Charles. But I don't know, do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out.
Accelerating, and off he goes. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 36-yard line. 101 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around.
And they can't bring him down. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Give him 30 yards there. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second? Touchdown! Tyler Higbee from 8 yards out. And the Rams are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Marr on for the extra point. So they get 1 score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Down the right sideline. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. And the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Running right, here's Walker. And fights through one man. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
13 next.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd and 9 here. Now Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. Stiff-armed him. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on this offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And quickly, they get to the line. So the false start will back them up 5. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The false start hurts them there a bit, backs them up to 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line.
Hey, 22!
Motion left, Cup.
59!
Now a 1st down throw, Stafford. And now here is another interception. Picked by Julian Love.
And the Seahawks are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense. And they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try for the first with Walker. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a change?
And look at this, another fake. And this is caught, and the gambler pays off. They get the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with the first down. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Play action. It's Smith. Smith and Jigba with the grab. He's across midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw, Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 41 yards. And the Seahawks are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just got on to their big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. 120 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
50-50.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Williams running left. The ball comes out, and the Seahawks have picked it up.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick throw out to Lockett.
The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. Smith now to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon on, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. This is taken at the 18. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return,
and they will take over 1st and 10.
Set to begin their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get
Where you on your way to?
This, they'll use as motivation for
Where you on your way
the
to?
time that they play to hopefully
Oh,
never
I
be in this type of
but I'm
situation again. Anytime the offense shows what they call shot play or chunk play, where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Yeah, I got up and I'm on my knocking out these franchise games.
Maybe a yard, and that's all.
There's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Off of play action, here's Stafford.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw, Stafford.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Rams.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's on his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Here's Stafford.
This one swung out to Williams. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now a play fake it at Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
From the red zone now, Stafford. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
What's up, brother? No problem. What I owe you?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a Thomas thing. It ain't no y'all. That's what I owe.
To throw on second down is
It's a
Smith.
Thomas thing. It ain't what y'all. It's what I owe.
Too little too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed
I like
did,
it.
my good man. Extra point line mark.
Right, and
And
I gotta get you back because I know exactly what you mean by it's uncomfortable. You just ain't want to walk up to people to start snapping pictures and shit. I get it. I understand it.
Field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
Yeah.
And able to get
Yeah,
this out
but
to the
I knew it was
25.
gonna be a good turnout, but I didn't know, like, yeah, you're gonna have to do it all. But I mean, I am working on
Here's the
other
Seattle
things, like, bro. I
offense ready
gotta.
to get this drive
Thing is, you
underway.
gotta get people in here you can
This is really
trust
the start to the
to
season that
do
you're
the.
hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead.
That's all it is. Once I get some people in I can
Really take some
trust,
time off the clock.
I'll be all right.
Smith going to
Yeah.
throw it.
Yeah. So you understand why?
And they work this right upfield across the 40. This was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game
Yeah.
in week 1. And to come through
Yeah.
a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game,
Right.
right?